The COVID virus is not in the vaccine. For Moderna and Pfizer, what you are getting are the mRNA. I'm gonna give a little science lesson. How many of you young people like science? Okay, great. So this is gonna work. In our bodies, we have what is called an immune system. Anything foreign that comes into our body elicits an immune response, meaning our body goes and attacks anything foreign, right? Well, the COVID virus, coronavirus in particular, is not something new. We got the first type of coronavirus back in 2003. I believe it was SARS. SARS is a type of coronavirus. We also got MERS, the Middle Eastern Respiratory Virus, in 2012. That is a type of coronavirus. For us to get to 2019, COVID-19, it is a type of coronavirus. So we have science and research for this type of virus that spans over 15 years. So this didn't just happen in a year. What happened is we sped the production once we recognized on this particular virus, back in 2005, it was a Hungarian, thank God for immigrants and black women. If you know about Henrietta Lacks, she and her cells are one of the things of why we were able to have this vaccine. But it was an immigrant biochemist by the name of Caitlin Corrick who studied coronaviruses and identified that on this virus, and if you ever look up a picture of a virus, you'll see it's like a ball, and then there are these little spikes. She realized and studied and found that on those spikes are a protein. And what she developed was the technology which our body uses to replicate any type of cells, mRNA, which are messenger cells that says it's basically telling your body, create these types of cells. So what she said is, this is great for vaccine development. If this virus is giving me the blueprint for the virus, how about I take the instructions for making this particular protein on this virus? And so what our scientists did when we got COVID-19 and we recognized that this particular spike protein is impacting people's lungs and respiratory system in a different way, how do we study that? And so what we took and we developed were the instructions for making that protein. So when you get the vaccine, what you're doing is you're getting the instructions for making this foreign protein. And what your body is doing, once that's in your system, is saying, that's a foreign thing. And what did I say happens when something foreign comes into our body? We go and attack it, right? And so after we attack it, and after our body takes its process and gets the virus and stuff out, our cells remember how to make the necessary antibodies to fight this virus. So when you do get infected with COVID, your body recognizes that spike protein and says, I've fought something like this before and I know exactly how to fight it. That is why when we talk about getting the vaccine, you are less likely to die from COVID and you are less likely to have major and severe symptoms because your body has already fought this before. Does that answer those two questions? And the second was production. The US government said, we have a problem, and we're not gonna have the type of supply that we need to get us to where we need to go. So we need to put a lot of money in manufacturing and making sure we have the people who can make what we already have the science for to get what we need. We didn't create a year of science for this virus in just a year. We have been studying coronaviruses since 2003.